See how it built up. Well, got her all loaded up on the dirty black beauty up there. Repaired, needs to be touched up, but then with the 110, once you tack that bracket on, just so I can pull up on the trailer. Now, heading to my buddy's house so we can actually get to work on it. Get them frame stiffeners on and track bar bracket. I should be able to do something with this beat. Like I'm straight back. She's tight, boys.
That's horrible.
Woo. Sorry about your eardrums, folks. We got her here. Ready to throw them stiffeners on in the morning. We shall be back. Today I'm going to do an install and review on Metalworx frame stiffeners on a 2001 Cherokee. We got farm jacks on both sides of 2x6 sliders to get the suspension off the ground. I'm gonna pull these tires off, lift it up, get the spring out of there. Cleaned all that up with the wire. Still have to cut this off where it had a cage on it. Clean that up because that stiffener comes to about here. But I'll do that in a minute. I'll do front section, middle section, rear. Probably front, middle, back. But I bought this kit on Cyber Monday. I believe he had it to me in 3 days. Seems like pretty good quality. This is upgraded the front 3/16 plate. The rest of it is 10 gauge cold rolled steel. It's I wish it was all 3/16s honestly, but it's all right. kind of seems flimsy after you've been hanging on to 3/16 plate, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. Got plenty of plug holes where you can weld everything. It's like pretty decent quality. None of it was rusted or anything like that when I bought it. But it's been a couple months. It was packaged really well. Like I said, that to me 3 days. This is the cheapest full front to rear kit that I found. I think it's right around 300 bucks for the whole thing. When you compare it to other kits on the market, I think you can get front and middles. A lot of people don't even offer rear, but this has a little rust spot there. I gotta patch that, and then I'm gonna plate it. And I think the front and middle kits are normally $400 or $500 for the whole thing. So I went with this one. Figured I'd give them a try. I haven't seen a whole lot on YouTube or anything about it, so I figured that's why I'll do this install video. I'll do a review. So it looks pretty decent quality. Once I get it on here and mounted, I'll do another review once it's installed. I'm gonna mark this out, set it up here, mark it out. I'll take the flat disc and clean up where I'm and should be ready to put it up there, put C-clamps on it, get that baby lit. I had a buddy help me clamp this down. Fitment wise, this is pretty close. I'm not gonna complain about that. None of the holes really line. This belt hole, I don't even know what it's used for. I didn't use it. The one that was for the support right here, I believe, is like right next to this one, somewhere in here. That don't line up, but a lot of people cut them off anyways. I'm not gonna worry about it. Fitment's okay. Can't complain a ton. But I'm gonna get this thing marked, outlined, grind it down, clamp it back on, and we're gonna start welding. Alright, as y'all seen, I made a mark here. Did a relief cut to try to fill this gap as best as I can. Right there. Basically what I'm wanting to do, since I can get on my clamps on this bottom section, I'm gonna try to tack everything up here that's tight. Trying to get everything as tight to where I can't fit a wire behind it. So get it tight. If you have to, get somebody to help you hold it with a hammer or something, lean on it against it, and tack it real hot, smack it down to where it'll push it back down as far as you can get it. As many clamps as you have probably help. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting a bunch of tacks all the way around where it's tight. Work my way to this middle, pull some of these clamps off, and try to get that gap as little as I can. Work my way around. starting from the top, working down. Just want to get as many tacks as I can where it's flush, in spots where if I need to cut it off, I can. And then once I get this tacked up to where it's not going to fall, I can move all my clamps, use my bigger ones that I have, try to get them around this as best as I can to close that gap. And then burn it in. Alright, so I got it tacked up a lot. Basically just keep moving your clamps. If you have a gap, keep moving your clamps 3-4 inches at a time. Put you a good tack down, move to the next, all the way around it. I am going to go ahead, go tack to tack, try to burn this thing in real quick. I'm running out of time today, so try to finish this thing up. I'll edit this video, post one just for the front. It'll be the same on both sides, so I'm not gonna do a video on both of them, and then I'll do the other side. I'll get a video together for that middle one, and then a video for the rear. So let's get this baby burnt in, head to the house. Alright, I ran out of time yesterday. Kind of started rushing some of the welds, so I said, screw it, I'm leaving. And came back this morning, we'll take the wire, clean up all them welds, go back over a lot of them, and get this side wrapped up. I'm going to clean it all up with the wire. I'm going to get seam sealer in here so I can leave that not welded shut. Anywhere that you can't weld, which is really not much of anywhere besides here, seam seal it. I still got to run a bead through there to re-strengthen that. The end is almost a little too far, but my bumper is welded to the unibody. So I might have to notch it, clamp it again, and weld it up there in the future. Along with this, because it still has a little bit of a gap there. This side's done. The only thing different with this side is going to be your bolts for the steering right there. And then if you have like a over the knuckle track bar or anything like that, like I do, I'm gonna have to cut my tacks off of that, drop it, touch up my repair that was there, then do this side, make sure my angles are all right, and remount that, and I'll be done with the front. Yeah, that's gonna conclude the video for the front frame stiffener installation from Metalworx. I just gotta get the seam sealer put in here, scuff it all back down and get some paint on it. Get that other side done. Then I'm gonna get a video for the middle and the rear together for you in the future, so stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back.